Last time on The System, Matthew found himself lucky to have survived the last round.
Because yesterday, I thought I was getting eliminated. I'm still here, which is great.
The contestants competed in a very aggravating mission.
Hey, your total amount of moves was 163, and your total time spent was 28 minutes, 39 seconds, and 94 milliseconds.
Matthew and Adrian escaped the chamber despite being the targets.
And because Steve will not commit to Miranda anything, I'm pretty sure Steve is voting to save Elena.
And Matthew, for the first time of the entire game, was finally in charge.
I have to find a way to get Miranda through this round. I have to. I just don't know how.
This power shift resulted in Elena being overloaded.
Elena, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system.
Will Lord Henning be able to hold onto power, or will his opposition strike back? Find out this time on The System.
Well, it's pretty much game over for me. Managed to not land in the chamber 7 times in a row, but I pretty much think I'm done. My closest ally went home last night, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. I tried. I thought, I thought I could trust Miranda. I thought that she would care more about keeping herself safe than keeping Jace safe, but I was wrong. And it was very clear what was happening. I put myself in the chat with Elena and her and talked about what we wanted to do, and then suddenly I'm getting messages from Tony. I guess Tony forgot that I remember that he voted for last round. He's trying to tell me that he would kind of like to keep Miranda, and he doesn't care about Jace and Elena because whatever. But clearly you do care about Jace because you voted to keep him last round. So how is he thinking that I forgot this? And I know that Miranda also voted to keep him this round. I know that they sort of been kind of looking to the whole game, but I kind of thought maybe she would see things from that point of view that myself and her could maybe turn the upside down, and I didn't suspect that three of us work together. Really, I have Tony saying, "Hey, you go for it, what do you do? So you need to do this, and you need to do that. We need to get 2 points in Miranda and 2 points in Elena, and nobody will for Jace." I'm thinking to myself, well, it doesn't matter if it's 2-2-0, it could be 3-1-0. That's the case, right? 2-2. So I saw what he was trying to do. He was trying to get me to try to figure out what my vote was going to be. Okay, well, so you'll vote Miranda, and he needs to get 2 votes in Miranda and 2 votes in Elena. But I knew what he was trying to do. He was going to vote for Jace. He was going to assume that I would vote for Miranda, because at that moment I think he felt that I would. And then he figured, I guess, the other 2 guys would vote for Elena. I guess he pretty much is running everything anyway. He's kind of like Tony from The Sopranos, basically. He's basically running the show and telling everybody how to vote and what to do. He's like the lieutenant to Matt right up there. So basically I'm dead in the water there anyway.
On 6, 2 steps away from the final chamber. Elena went last night. The plan actually worked. Steve is easier to read than a book. I knew he was lying to Tony. I knew because he wasn't talking to Miranda, he was going to save Elena. Figured him out. It worked. I said, Elena, I broke Adrian and Elena. Oh my god, I can't believe I pulled that off. I can't believe I pulled off the coup of the century. If I can get to the final 4, I will make the final 3. Because Adrian trusts me, Tony trusts me, Miranda trusts me. I think I can convince all of them to let me have that final deciding.
Want to be on the next season of the system? Applications drop on Saturday. Good luck, future contestants. Hello, contestants, and welcome to your next mission. For this mission, you will have the task of completing a typing test. Whoever gets the best score earns first place. Good luck, contestants.
This round, let me tell you, things are finally looking good in this game. I really think me, Tony, and Miranda are going to be the final three. That's crazy to me. That was the first alliance that I formed. That was the first people that I talked to. They're the only people that even though I had my doubts throughout the game, like really, they were the only people that I could trust. I mean, I told Miranda and Tony things I wouldn't tell anyone else. So this is crazy, man. This game is insane. So basically, first off, I knew I was going to win the mission. I knew I was a pizza boy, and now I work at a chat company, and I literally type for a living. I knew I was going to win that comp. But then, of course, I didn't, keep up with the whole stealing prisms thing, so they're all gone. All my prisms are gone. So, what's up?
Well, I can't do anything again because I was
same.
excited about those prisms. I had a form ready on my phone, but I didn't get to it in time. He must have been predicting what I was gonna get.
Yep. And
I don't know.
yeah, and I knew I was gonna come in first, but I was busy, and so my prisms are gone, so I have nothing.
Going into this night, Tony was messaging me this morning. I got a little nervous because he was talking like, should I use the mask? Should I not use the mask? And I was thinking, well, why the hell wouldn't you use the mask?
So, basically all we can do is hope that it's Steve, and then tell them that Steve will win because he's never been in the chamber before. Like, this would be his first time.
Yeah. Okay, Jace, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you why. Don't worry. Okay, so the mask, right? The power in the game. Like, do you remember when?
Yeah.
So, the first round of the game, I was randomly selected to not get the mask, but to pick who got the mask, and I knew I wanted to give it to you or Tony. And Tony was talking a lot more in the chat at the time, so I did give the mask to Tony. Tony's putting, and okay, so the mask, what it does is you can use it up to 3 times. He already used it on Live Night. He used it on Live Night to put Adrian into the chamber. We really wanted Adrian out. Like, he has not told anyone.
Oh, God! I'm like...
I haven't told anyone but other than you and Tony about the mask. We're the only ones who know about it.
Miranda drops his bomb on me that Tony has the mask. I've been wondering since the beginning of the game. Freaking Nick was spreading around that I had the mask, and I didn't. I didn't even know what the it was. Crazy. Oh, man. It's unbelievable. Because, again, I'm not mad at them for not telling me. I mean, I guess I am, because... I mean, I do feel like I'm the one left out of the alliance, and it's a little weird to me, because I don't want to be the person that comes in 3rd place. It does make me a little nervous.
But tonight, Adrian's gonna be in the chamber.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. I love you
I'm
guys.
sorry.
I don't even
that...
care. I don't give a I don't give a Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I couldn't have that from you anymore because there was no point. Just like we're just gonna keep it for ourselves. That's what's happening, and as long as
I'm so happy. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm nervous. Cause it's like I want to win this game now. It's like I didn't come into this like caring that much, but it's like now that I'm here, holy just let me win. It's like I got Viver out. I helped get Elaine out. Like I was a big part. I had this alliance. Like come on, man, just give me the game. Give me the W. If I can. There we go. Or there we go. That's better. W. Give me the W. Give me that W. All right. I want this W. I want to win this game. Like.
You know, in life they say the risks you take and the risks you don't. Well, this is the risk I'm going to take. Last night I sent in a pink form to boost myself by 5. And just now I put in a black form to knock myself back down by 5. Right now my overall popularity is 28. And I just realized the time that modifiers are due is 6. Live night is at 10. That means we're going to have a vote before live night. And then we're going to have another elimination because this is going to be round 7 coming up. We're not going to have 2 eliminations because round 8 is the final chamber. And if the live night vote is prison ratio and fucked anyway. But if it's overall popularity, I'm going to be safe because I will have one of the highest overall popularities in the game. So I'm sitting at the highest overall popularity I could possibly have. No one knows that. Everyone thinks I have the lowest overall popularity. And I'll be in the chamber. They'll be wrong. Shock.
So I'm just like confused. So what do you think, like, long term, like for final 3? Like, what do you think? Who do you want in the final 3?
I feel like it should either be, me and you.
Yeah, obviously.
And then it's either Miranda or Adrian.
Okay.
Because Steve should not be there. Because I can't deal with a Steve headache for any longer than this round.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jace, I don't trust long enough for another round. So literally, I feel like our only options are Miranda or Adrian.
Right.
I feel like if we take Adrian, he's probably going to beat us both in the final chamber.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose to him for sure.
He's going to win the final chamber, and he's going to give one of us a 5-minute penalty.
Yeah.
Because the winner of the final chamber gives the 2 remaining people a 5-minute penalty, one of the 2 of them.
Then you're gonna send who are you sending home?
I'm sending Adrian home.
At 4.
At 4 is really my plan. Because if we take Adrian to the end, to 3, we're f***ed. Like, there's no way you and I get to 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And what we've said since day 1 is we want to get to 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, just get through this round. Just get through this round. Get through this round. Get through this mother round. Get through round 7. Round 8. I should be cold.
Hello, contestants. These are your popularity results. The first person in the chamber this round is Miranda. The second person in the chamber this round is Matthew. The third person in the chamber this round is Adrian. Again, the 3 people in the chamber this round are Matthew, Adrian, and Miranda. Good luck, contestants.
So, pretty sure I'm gonna be going tonight. But I say it's gonna be a miracle. Karma, I guess. It is what it is. I play this game with integrity. I loyal to. Yes, I stole from everyone. Minus Lesnar clip. But yeah, I just got into a dealing spree and I just doing it. Do it. But whatever it is, what it is.
Cool.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Kind of up that me and Matt are in the chamber.
Yeah, I really don't know how that happened because I didn't put you guys there, so I don't know who did.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that they thought that we were gonna raise ourselves.
Yeah.
So what they did was they also rose us. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So what do you think? How do you think it's gonna work? Like, I don't know if I can save both of you guys this round. You know?
I think if you save Miranda and help the system overload, they're gonna send me out over that. Like,
You think so? I haven't talked to Steve at all, and I don't know if Jace is telling you.
what is Jace telling you?
He said he's gonna vote for Miranda.
Yeah, I would believe he would, because I sent him a message and he didn't respond to me at all, which I hate. But it is what it is. What did you tell him that you're doing?
I didn't really tell him anything. I told him I'd talk to Steve first and then see where Steve was at, and then I'd let Jace know what I was doing because I don't want it to be 1-1-1.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be 1-on-1.
At this point, I think Adrian really needs to go home. I used the mask to get Adrian into the chamber. I don't know how Matt ended up in the chamber, and who else is in there? Miranda's in there, obviously, because she's been a target since day one. But I still don't understand how Steve has escaped the chamber every single time. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I think even though he's not really a threat to win, I think that everyone would be on board to get him out because no one trusts him. No one wants to take him to the end because they think he's going to somehow win with the overall popularity and the whatever prism count. So even though he's not going to win any jury votes, like, people are still scared of him. So I think I'm just going to bring him up as a huge threat because he's never been in the chamber. So I think that should work out at Final 5, and then hopefully I can go to Final 4, and then everyone in the Final 4 have been the closest people to me the entire time. So I think that they would all want to keep me because I think I put myself in a really good position in this game because, one, I'm not really good at the competition, so no one sees me as a threat to win in Final 3 and go to Final 2, but I think that I could definitely have a shot against people like Miranda and Matt. I think we've been similar levels the entire time, and so I think I definitely would stand a chance against them at least in the final gauntlet. And then I think that I played a better social game than almost everyone here. I've been like in the middle the entire time, and no one has ever brought my name up to get me out. The only time I ended up in the chamber because of prisms was on the first night, and the second time I ended up in the chamber was because I was spending too much. So I think I've been running this game for the most part, not like by myself obviously, but I want to give other people credit, but I think I've been doing a really good job at playing really hard while not being known, and so when I get to the final jury, I think I'll win the jury vote because I think people will respect my game once I tell them what I've been doing.
All right. Well, Steve's not in the chamber, so we can go ahead and get started without him. As a reminder, the people in the chamber tonight are Miranda, Matthew, and Adrian. With 2 votes to save. Miranda, you are safe. That means it comes down between Matthew and Adrian. By a vote of 1-0, Adrian, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system. That you can say a few words before you leave.
Good game, guys. No hard feelings. I had a blast. This game brings out the worst in when you start doing things. No hard feelings, but yeah, I had fun. So, see you guys.
Okay. So, just so you guys know, the jury is watching the rest of this live night. And as we continue on into the night, As you may have expected, tonight is an instant elimination. However, unlike last time, we are not putting people in the chamber based off of their prism ratio. Tonight, it will be based off of your overall popularity. That means if you have a lower overall popularity, you will be put in the chamber tonight. First person, in no particular order, being put into the chamber tonight is Miranda. The second person being put into the chamber tonight is Steve. The third person being put into the chamber tonight is Jace. That means, again, Steve, Miranda, and Jace, all three of you are in the chamber. Jace, you may go first and give your speech to Matthew and Tony as to why they should keep you.
All right, my speech is pretty simple. I think both of you guys are awesome, but I truly think Steve is a huge threat in this game. He hasn't been in the chamber once. Like, this is literally the first time he's been in the chamber. Like, been safe the entire game. So I just I sincerely hope you guys consider that. And if Steve is in the end, and I'm on the jury, like, that's a serious consideration for me. He knew how to keep himself safe the entire game. So I'll just let you guys know that. As far as keeping me, I think you guys have seen what everyone already said earlier in the game, that apparently I didn't talk to anybody, so that's what apparently everybody thinks about me, so I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, you can mute. Miranda, you may go next.
Okay, so this is about endgame. And based off of the three people in the chamber right now, I'm thinking about popularity, like the three portions that we need to win in the end, right? And I think about Steve, and I think about how his popularity out of the three of ours right now is probably the highest. I'm sorry, Steve, but you have yet to be in the chamber. You've avoided the chamber so far. That's really great gameplay. You're doing something. The things that you've been telling me that you've been doing to avoid the chamber have been really impressive, and I think that sort of thing is viewed as a threat, piggybacking off what Jace is saying. I think your popularity is higher than both mine and Jace's, and you also haven't really had to spend as many prisms as I think I have. I don't really know where Jace stands, but I don't think you've had to do as much, and I think you would win in that aspect as well. So that's my plea.
Okay, Miranda, you can go ahead and mute. Steve, you're up.
Okay, so yeah, I can't hide the fact that I haven't been in the chamber, so I'm not even going to try to fight that. But that at the end of the day is not really what's going to win the game. I haven't really done that well in the mission, so I haven't really earned a lot of prisms. I had a great time. You guys should do what you think. I don't necessarily have like an allegiance to anyone. I've been kind of playing this game for me, and making the moves that I have to make. So I'm not necessarily don't have a vested interest in any particular group or anything like that right now. So you guys should do what you think is best. And regardless of what happens, I had a great time. I hope that she'll keep me, but do what you got to do. So.
Thank you, Steve. You can go ahead and mute. Now, Matthew and Tony, please keep your hands up in front of the camera. This time, starting right now, you have 5 minutes to deliberate and to send in your vote.
5 minutes, I
5
think.
minutes to deliberate and send in the vote?
Yes.
Okay, how do you want to play this, Tony?
Well, personally, what I'm thinking about is it's Final Four after this, right? So I want to go to Final Four with some people who I can trust, I guess. And I honestly cannot trust Steve, because I thought me and Steve were cool. The whole game, I was never trying to get Steve out, even though other people were trying to get Steve out. But then when my ass was in the chamber, Steve has the audacity to say oh, I don't know where Tony stands in this game, blah 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 blah, and almost his random vote almost sent me home. So it's kind of he never had my back in this game, even though I was never against him or coming hard at him. So it's why would I go to Final Four with someone who's telling people, oh, I cannot trust Tony at all, and spreading shady things about me. So like that's honestly where my head's at. I just want Steve
And
back.
I guess I can agree with you because I feel like if I saved Steve, I feel like Steve is coming for me next.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if I let Jace or Miranda go, I have a feeling probably I'm next anyway, but like I have a chance maybe.
Mhm.
But I feel like I have no chance with Steve.
Yeah.
So do we want to just each put one of us vote for Jace, one of us for Miranda, or do we both just want to put a vote to save on Steve and overload the system?
I can vote to save Jace.
All right, then I will vote to save Miranda.
Okay.
Because we literally have to send these votes in now.
Yeah.
So can I put my hands down to put my vote in to save?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to vote to save Miranda.
Okay.
That is, you will vote to save Jace.
Yes.
I'm clicking on my production chat as we speak.
Okay. And Steve, this isn't personal. It's just like you, like I never had any beef with you, but you were the one like saying like you were coming after me, so that's why I'm coming after you now. So, yeah.
This is nothing personal. This is really just business.
All right, we have the votes. With one vote to save, Miranda, you are safe. By a vote of 1-0, Steve, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system. They say a few goodbyes.
Well, you guys had a great time. It was a good run, and play nice. Don't be evil to each other. And I kind of knew this was coming, so I had a great time though. It was great meeting all of you, and good luck.
All right, thank you, Steve. Thank you for playing. We will add you to the jury chat shortly.
Just wanted to say no hard feelings. So yeah, I had a blast. I went out with no hate or anything. I had fun. I got to meet new people, and I had a blast. So bitches.
And thus my journey comes to an end. As for my gameplay, little disappointed in myself because I really kind of feel like I gave up at the end. I think I was just very emotionally drained. I really should have worked harder to get Matt to try to save me in that vote, because it's very clear that Miranda was pretty much kind of running things with Jace certainly and Tony, and and I should have made that argument. I wasn't thinking in the moment, and it is what it is. Thanks to production for making this a really awesome experience. My first org in a year. Very unique game, and I'm really glad that I played. So yeah, be interesting to see how everything plays out.